Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here at the First in Service Summit, the third annual summit. We're down here at SLS in Playa Mujeres, and I've been lucky enough to go. This is my third one, and we're here with one of the top travel advisors for First in Service, Melissa Wu, and we're going to talk with her about why she chose First in Service, her agency, and a whole lot more on Insider Travel Report. Melissa, first of all, it's great to meet you here.
It's nice to meet you. Thank you for chatting with me.
Yeah, and exactly when did you join First in Service?
I joined First in Service 2.5 years ago.
Right. And were you a travel advisor before?
I was. I worked for a small agency in Southern California.
And do you have a specialty or something that you have?
I do about 50% luxury family and 50% leisure and 50% corporate.
Okay, and you were with a host before or not?
Oh yes, I was with the host agency. They were just a small agency in Southern California.
And how did you come to select First in Service as your host?
Oh, you know, it took about a year of research actually.
Yeah.
I asked my favorite travel partners who they enjoyed working with. And they gave me a very short list, and I also had some criteria. I wanted to work for a small to mid-sized firm that had an air desk, that had preferred amenities, and that was also virtuoso.
Yeah, that was an important part for you.
That was a very important part for me. I wanted to stay within the virtuoso network. And once I shared that criteria with my favorite hotel partners, they gave me a short list. I reached out to those companies, and Fernando and First in Service got back to me right away.
Well, he tends to talk to all the people who want to become First in Service.
Yes, he did. And I chatted with him 3 times before I came on board, and each time he said, what would you like to see? What do you need? How can I help you? And he emphasized the family. He emphasized the growth within the organization, and he said a lot of the right things that made it very attractive for me to come on board.
What are some of the programs and services that really attracted you that they had?
There are so many programs. They have a number of wonderful preferred relationships with some of my favorite hotel partners, but they also have a 24/7 support desk. And that first desk has helped me enormously with tickets, with questions I might have about different systems, and has really helped me become very successful.
Now, so all these programs have helped you make it. What about the community and the culture? What have you liked about that?
First in Service is a very collaborative environment. So whenever I have a question, I know that there's an advisor or a regional leader or a senior manager that I can go to help me guide my way, whether it's a business question, whether it's a travel partner question, how am I going to solve this problem? And it's very supportive in helping us grow our business, helping us grow our relationships, and helping us to succeed.
And indeed, you have succeeded with First in Service. So what would you tell, do you think overall your affiliation with First in Service has really made your business better?
I'll share a story with you. When I first came on board, I sent an email out to all my travel partners and hotel friends saying, I've made the switch to First in Service. And the positive response, Fernando is my best friend. We love First in Service agents. This is such a great community that you're going to become a part of, made me so happy that I had made the right decision.
Absolutely. Now, what would you tell your fellow travel advisors who might be looking for another host about First in Service?
First in Service is a wonderful family. You can't go wrong by joining such a wonderful agency.
Well, Melissa, it was great to meet you here. We're in the middle of the party, the closing party that's around us. I think there's a taco stand over here.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
So we're just getting a little sense of what everyone thinks about First in Service. Again, thank you for speaking with us.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me.
So I'm here with one of the successful First in Service agencies, and I'm going to let him introduce himself. You're
Yaron Yarimi.
And you're our First in Service agency. And where are you located?
Located in New Jersey.
And when did you join First in Service?
I joined First in Service in July of 2023.
Okay. And were you a travel agency, a travel advisor before?
Yes.
Yeah. What did you specialize in?
Both corporate and leisure, predominantly leisure at this point.
And what were you with a host agency before?
Yes.
Okay. And what attracted you to First in Service?
What attracted me to First in Service is the intimate approach, the boutique style, the family-owned business.
So, and that's what that was great, and also I guess the affiliation with Virtuoso too, right?
Absolutely, yes.
And what were the programs specifically that First and Service had that really have helped you?
Well, I mean, I like the family approach, and I've worked for two very large agencies before, and I just really like the approach, really like the environment. I feel like it's really a great fit for me.
And of course, they have great preferred suppliers too, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Now, what about the culture and the community that you found here?
So there's definitely a great sense of community, but I think what's really great is the ability to reach out to Fernando, who is the CEO of the company.
You can talk right to him, no problem.
Absolutely, I can call at any time, and I feel what's great about First and Service is that you can speak with Fernando, you can voice your concerns and things that are dealt with in a very quick fashion, and they listen to you. It's just a really great approach.
Now, have you changed your business mix because of your affiliation? Are you doing more luxury? Are you doing more corporate?
I'm doing basically, in terms of the mix, it's very similar to what I had done before.
Now, what would you say to another travel advisor who is looking for a host agency about your experience with First and Service that would, what you think they should know about it?
I would say again, I would emphasize on the fact that it's very easy to, it's very easy to get problems solved, very easy to communicate. It's just not as with larger agencies it's a little bit more difficult because it's a larger organization, and you're not always able to communicate with someone like Fernando at other agencies where you just easier to.
And of course, they've been ramping up their team a lot in the last year too. They've really been improving their service as well.
So since I joined, which as I mentioned was July of 2023, a lot of new people have come on board from the in terms of management and just people in various.
Gina Gabbard came in last year, and now we have a whole other. I met some other people here.
Bobby came in. Gina, correct, exactly.
So there's a lot more services, but it still is Fernando, right?
Yes, absolutely.
His personal touch. Well, listen, I want to thank you for letting us know about what your experience has been with First and Service, and I hope to see you in the next summit.
Thank you.
And we're getting ready for the party right now. If you saw it, they're like setting up all around you. So are you ready for the party?
Very excited, yes. Thank you.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.